Equine welfare is at the forefront of our thinking in everything we do at the Jockey Club and especially here at Epsom Racecourse. The bar within the industry is already set high and we try and exceed that in every area that we can. From the moment a horse arrives at Epsom Racecourse, we make sure they are on as safe a surface as they possibly can be, from the moment they step off the horse box, going into the stable yard, moving to the parade ring and obviously out onto the racecourse itself.
Here is a wonderful racing surface, so that plays into the role of the welfare. The racing surface is brilliant. And then we have very good veterinary facilities. We have 2 veterinary boxes and we have X-ray, ultrasound scan, endoscopy. We have all the toys to make sure horses can travel safely, get well supported and go back to where they need to should they be unfortunate enough to sustain an injury.
Watering is the key thing with Epsom, making sure that there's sufficient give in the ground for the horses to perform to their utmost.
We have 3 veterinary surgeons on course here, 1 at the start, 1 at Tattenham Corner and 1 at the stables, who also monitors the pull-up. Well, on loading we always have a veterinary surgeon at the stalls. For the big races and the group races there's a veterinary officer there as well. Anything that's question marked at the start, coming down to the start, which doesn't look 100%, will be checked by the vets. So there's a series of checks to make sure the horses are fit to run.
One of the things we're constantly looking at Epsom Racecourse is the speed of our response and how we'd handle any particular incident on the course. So we're constantly evolving our protocols in that respect. Our staff go on training to understand how best to handle certain situations which could happen on a racecourse, and we're always looking at trying to get hold of the latest equipment to make sure that the veterinary attention that horses receive at Epsom Racecourse, should they need it, is state of the art.
We have veterinary drivers who are horse competent. We have a full medical kit which contains everything which you need: bandage materials, head collars, ropes, sheets, and we have the fracture support kit, which is a glorified ski boot should we have something that needs support, which is carried in the vehicles. We have 3 ambulances on site, so we have 1 at Tattenham Corner, we have 1 at the finish, and for the big races 1 at the start. The response time is rapid. The veterinary surgeon, who is following in a car, will be at the incident within 30 seconds very easily. So it all happens remarkably quickly. If you want to have, God forbid we have an injury, but if we do have an injury, this is the best place for a horse to be injured. The response is very, very rapid. The main thing is water. I think water is all important as temperatures getting hotter. So we have a lot of water here, both at the finish for horses to cool down. We have a very good wash down area here. Horses walk down, they get cooled rapidly. So there's water all around the course with plenty of people and buckets to put onto horses to get hot.
Every section of the racing surface that sees a horse on a race day will be trod back between races. We'd have a team of at least 30 people out on the track, spaced at each furlong, depending on the race distance, to make sure that after each race the track is put back as well as it can be within the time frame before the next race.
I do think it's important to say we race under social licence, and we have a huge social licence. Millions of people watch racing, and racing is well aware of the responsibility that covers, and our responsibility to the horse and to welfare of the horse and to the people in racing is absolutely wonderful and should be applauded.